Hi guys, this is my third full-length Advanced Vinyasa class. Advanced Vinyasa isn't really just like really difficult poses and handstands and lots of inversions. It's really just about finding like new ways to move outside of our usual sun salutations, outside of our usual teachings. Maybe we can use these classes to explore ourselves a little bit and just find our freedom, find your glow, and have some fun. We are going to start the class in a comfortable seat. This can be any position that suits you. I'm actually going to tuck my toes and sit on my heels. You can support yourself or you can sit up. I'm doing this to open out the bottom of my feet. If this is a little too much, you can untuck the toes, you can sit on your bum. Before we start moving, just close your eyes and bring your awareness right into your breath. Slow your breath down and visualize your breath moving up from your pelvis, all the way up through your spine to the crown of your head. And then as you breathe out, release the same way. Breath lowers down through chest, through belly to pelvis. Take 2 or 3 breaths like this at your own pace. Slow, but still comfortable for you. Every time you breathe, try and put all of your awareness into it. How does it feel? How does the breath move your body? Cool. So next, inhale. Lift your hands up, reach up high. Take that breath all the way up to your fingertips. And then as you breathe out, reach your hands forward. So let's meet in a tabletop. Move your legs, your feet, air everything out. Make any shapes, any little adjustments. So through this whole practice, I'm going to give you lots of guidance, but it's really important that you listen to your own body. So if anything doesn't feel right, you can skip it. You can modify it and find your own way to practice. So, neutral table, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's take a few rounds of cat-cow, bringing that breath from your pelvis as you breathe in, all the way up your spine. Bend your elbows, send your heart forward, and try to lift your tailbone up without compressing your back, so you're not having any compression in the spine. As you exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone, and send that breath all the way back down to your pelvis. Take a few more like this, slow motion. Focus the awareness into your spine. See how it feels as you move and breathe. Try not to attach labels to your practice, to what you're feeling, and instead try to keep that open curiosity. If we label things, we can put it away, confine it. See if you can move away from that. Take the labels off and try to just experience. Okay, moving back to tabletop, looking down between your hands. We're going to take a moment just with the wrists. You can flip the wrists so that the fingertips face you, or rather send the hands around. Palms are still facing down. And take a single breath in here, maybe bending your elbows softly and opening the front of your wrists. As you breathe out, go all the way back around, fingertips face front. And now flip your wrists so that you are on the back of the hand. You can do one at a time or both. Take a single breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your hands back. Let's start to move into the first part of our flow. So from your table, tuck the toes, take a big breath in. As you exhale, lift the knees and find a downward facing dog. Bend the knees deeply. Press the earth away from you and send your tailbone in the opposite direction to your fingers. With your next breath in, move the shoulders forward. Your knees can be up or down until the shoulders stack over the hands, finding your plank pose. As you exhale, lower the knees slowly so that you feel your low belly switch on. As you breathe in, make the cow shape with your body, but bring the hips backwards. So you're relaxing the belly. And as you breathe out, round your spine. Come up to your hands and knees and into cat. From here, inhale, find your tabletop, neutral spine. And exhale, press yourself into downward facing dog. Next breath in, move slowly. Shoulders forward, move into your plank pose. Your bum can be up and your knees can be down. As you breathe out, lower both knees at the same time. And then as you breathe in, draw your bum back towards your heels, look forward. This time you have the option, as you breathe out, to roll up. And as you breathe in, either move into tabletop or wrap your shoulder blades around the back of your body. Lower the hips and lift the knees for upward facing dog. You can stay on tiptoes or flip to the top of your feet. With your next breath out, draw in through your belly, push the floor away, and move back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. One more like that. Inhale, you can take any option you like. Roll forward, plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees softly. And inhale, draw your bum back, make the cow shape and look forward. As you breathe out, roll your spine through cat pose, come up onto your hands and knees. Lower your hips, bend the elbows, draw your shoulders back. Inhale, find upward facing dog. Exhale, draw in through your belly, use control, and press yourself back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose, and let it go through your mouth. Next breath in, look forward. We are going to travel to the top of the mat. Come up onto your tiptoes. Try and keep your hands connected and maybe take a slow walk up. You can of course walk up anyway. This slow walk, make sure each foot is firmly placed before you lift the next one. And see if you can tiptoe, taking many little light steps so that you can feel the weight dropping into your hands. When you get to the top of the mat, the feet are hip to width. The knees are bent generously. And for a moment here, lace your arms up and just swing or rock or bounce. Connect to your breath before we start to move again. So, next breath in, lift yourself up halfway, release the arms, fingertips to the floor or your legs. Exhale to fold. Next breath in, you can rise up, either rolling or reverse a swan dive by bending the legs and pushing down through the heels. Reach up through your fingers, find a full body stretch and take another inhale at the top. As you exhale, bend your knees. Heart forward, bum back, slow motion dive all the way down. So this time as you breathe in, connect the right foot to the floor and lift the left foot up. L shape with the legs. As you exhale, lower those left toes down behind you. Low lunge, lower the knee, untuck the toes, and as you breathe in, lift your arms up. As you breathe out, bring the palms of the hands together and draw them down into your chest. So we're going to play with something here. Let's see how it goes. This is still quite a new one for me, but I've been having fun with it. We're going to spread the left toes and press them into the floor. So your whole left foot is switched on and connected. Try and do this rather than tucking your toes. Now start to lean back until your hip stacks over the left knee. Can you slide the right foot towards you? Maybe step it in and lift the heel. And then trying to keep our balance, let's try and step the right foot a little more towards the left. So it could just be a few centimetres. From here, take your left elbow to your right thigh and find a modified twist. Big breath in. Feel all of the wobbles and shakes. And as you breathe out, slowly bring the upper body up. Rest the weight into the back foot. If you need to release your hands down at any point to help you move the leg, do that. Now we're going to try and move the right foot all the way to the outside right of the mat. So big breath in. As you exhale, pick up and step the right foot over to the right side. Rest the right arm onto the right thigh and reach the left fingertips up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Fill the left side of the body, and as you breathe out, lower the left hand down. Fingertips to the floor, or the palm of the hand, you're coming off your mat. You can stay with the right foot on the floor, or you can pick the foot up, modified side plank. Your right leg is bent, and your right arm can reach up towards the sky. So from here, we're going to step the right toes behind us, just below your left toes. From here, sit down so you connect your left hip to your left heel, connecting your bum to your heel. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up. You can stay here, drawing the shoulder blades together on your back. Keep bending your left elbow, and as you breathe out, you have the option to press down through your shin, press down through the right toes and reach the right arm up and over as you lift your hips off your foot. One more big breath in. So from here, can we come into that little modified side plank? Roll your torso to face the top of the mat. Pick your right foot up. If you like, you can tap the elbow and the knee into each other. From here, reach the right leg long and place it down on the floor. More of a traditional side plank, if you can see. You are kind of off your mat in both directions here. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reach the right arm over your ear. One more big breath in. Good. As we exhale, press down through that left shin once again and see if you can rise all the way up. Gate pose, right hand to right leg, left arm up high. Inhale. As you exhale, reach the left hand forward. Right arm up. And then as you breathe out, bring the right hand down. So you're now on a tabletop with one leg out to the side. So you can practice a little bit of hip mobility here. Keep the leg where it is, but bend the knee and squeeze the heel in towards your bum. And then from here, can you send the knee backwards so that your knee is now pointing down towards the bottom of the mat. Big breath in, tuck your left toes. So as you breathe out here, push into the floor. Can you lift the left knee and step the right foot all the way through? Walk your hands forward. Inhale, press the right foot down, lift the left foot up. And then exhale, find a forward fold. As you inhale, rise up, knees are bent, full body stretch. And as you exhale, fold all the way down. So I'm going to offer you the option of either staying in forward fold or having a little play. If you would like to practice crow pose here before moving back through a mini flow, you can plant the hands down. Connect the knees to the backs of the arms. And have a little play here. You can keep the feet on the floor and practice bringing the weight into your hands. Fingertips are switched on, they're your brakes. Bring a little cushion in front of your face if you're not sure. You can pick one foot up at a time. If you would like to practice a handstand here, this is also a perfect opportunity. And we will meet back in downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Next, inhale, look forward, move into your plank. Exhale, lower your knees. Inhale, bum goes back, cow pose, drawing your hips back towards the heels. As you exhale, round the spine. Cat pose up onto hands and knees. If you like, you can unfurl into an upward facing dog with the toes tucked or untucked. And then as you exhale, draw in your belly and pull yourself back into downward facing dog. As you breathe in, lift the right leg up. You can stack the hips and bend the knee here, bend both knees. And if you would like to hang out here, you can. Or you can flip over. Lots of control, big bend in your left elbow as you bring the right toes behind you and open up into wild thing. One inhale. So from here, use your back foot, your left foot, start to turn it towards the top of the mat, and then pick your right foot up, bend the knee, and can you take this big, huge step all the way to the top of the mat? Maybe you're picking your foot up to get it there, it doesn't matter. Fingertips come forward, inhale into your splits, and exhale into your forward fold. Lower the leg and lower your torso. As you inhale, lift up halfway, bend the knees, and this time send your fingertips back. As you exhale, fold and wrap your hands around your face like wings. As you inhale, once again, bend the knees, fingertips back, draw in through your belly. And as you exhale, wrap your hands around again, try and get the opposite hand on top. Next breath in, bend the knees, rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, take a slow swan dive. Next, inhale, fingertips to the floor or your legs. And lift that right leg up. Exhale, step the foot down behind you. Slow motion, feel the floor with your toes, and then lower the back knee. So from here, as before, untuck those toes, lift yourself up, and reach your fingers high. With your exhale, bring the hands together and draw them down towards your chest. So start to rock back. Start to support the weight on your right leg, right shin. Right toes are spread and trying really hard to support you. Start to slide the left foot in a little, maybe lift the heel up, and then step it over towards the right side of the mat. You can keep the heel lifted or bring it down to the ground. Completely up to you. Bring right elbow to left thigh. Find a single point for your vision to focus on and take a big breath in. As you breathe out slowly, come up out of your twist. Pick the left foot up and send it over towards the left side of the mat. You can rest the left forearm onto your left thigh and reach your right arm up. Inhale here. Good. As we exhale, bring the right hand down off the mat to the side. I'm going to scooch a little. And you can stay here lifting your left arm up, keep the left toes down, or plant the right hand and bring the left knee up into a side plank. So from here, with your left toes, send them down just in front or just at the end of your right toes. Now keep a bend in that right elbow and slowly lower yourself down so your right hip maybe connects to your right heel. You can stay here, or as you inhale, push through the shin, push through all of the toes, lift the hips, and arc yourself up and over into a modified wild thing. From here, look down at the ground, bring yourself back into a side plank, pick that foot up, and maybe tap the knee and elbow together. From here, straighten out your left leg. Reach the left arm up and over, modified side plank, inhale. As you exhale, rise up, stand up onto this knee. Find gate pose by lowering the left arm and lifting the right arm up. And then as you exhale, bring the right arm down in front of you, back onto the mat. Lift the left arm up high. And then as you exhale, bring the left hand down to meet the right. So you're now in this tabletop with your funky leg. Let's test, or rather play with, how our hip moves through this. By keeping the leg where it is, bending the knee, squeezing the heel in towards the hip. And then can you send the knee behind you, kind of around. Tuck the right toes, inhale. And then as you exhale, push into the ground, round your spine, lift the right knee, and step the left foot all the way to the top. Curl the hands forward, inhale, press into the left foot, and reach the right foot up. And then exhale into your forward fold. As you breathe in, lift up halfway, long spine. As you breathe out, fold. Inhale, send the fingertips back, halfway lift. Exhale, wings wrap around your face. Fold. Inhale, one more like that, fingertips back. Exhale, fold, wrap the hands around your face. Next breath in, push down through your feet. Use your wings, rise all the way up. Sweep your wings wide, gather up everything that you need. Connect the hands above your head. And as you exhale, draw the hands down. With your next breath in, circle your hands, your wings around once again. As you do this, pick your left knee up. And then exhale, step your way, maybe back through aeroplane. Wings out by your sides. Left toes point towards the back of the room. And then slowly, can you lower this left leg using your right leg? So you're bending the right knee to lower the toes down. Lower the left knee. And as you inhale, reach your hands up high. As you exhale, connect the palms, drawing down through centre. And let's move through that little flow. So pick the right heel up, focus, and send the right foot over towards the left, any distance. Find your twist, focus your vision, one breath in. As you breathe out, come back up. Step the right foot all the way over towards the right. Right arm rests onto the right thigh and lift the left arm up. As you exhale, reach the left arm down towards the floor, off your mat. And stay here or pick up the right knee and find that modified side plank. So from here, if you like, you can reach back and grab the right foot with the right hand, maybe reaching for the inside, pressing the foot into the hand, charging your heart forward. Finding a modified candy cane pose on the knee. One more big inhale here. Your thighs may be feeling this. And as you exhale, release the foot. See if you can take hold of the knee, so bring the leg back around the front. Squeeze the knee in towards you as much as you can. And take one more breath in. So from here, release the leg. Step those toes to the end of your left toes, just like we did before. And then sit down onto your heel. So you're connecting the right heel to the right hip. You can stay here, just chill out for a moment. Or with your next big breath in, push down through the foot, the shin, lift the hips, and maybe reach the arm up and over the head. Ooh, I've just found some sunlight. One big breath in. As you exhale with control, roll yourself into that side plank. Pick the knee up. And maybe connect knee to elbow. Squeeze it. As you breathe in, straighten out the right leg. Plant the foot. And straighten out the right arm. Reach it over your ear. So from here, as you exhale, let's move into gate pose. Stand up on the leg. Right hand to right leg. Left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, bring the left hand down in front of you. And this time, we're going to tuck the left toes and straighten the left leg. This time, we're going to turn all of the toes to the right side, so you are on the knife edges of both feet, and keep a bend in this elbow. You can stay like this, not forever, just for now. Or you can keep the weight into the left foot, bend the right leg and squeeze the heel in towards your bum. Big breath into this side plank pose. Hold it for a moment if you can. And then from here, step the right foot behind you and sit down on your right heel. So just like we did a moment ago with the modified wild thing. Connect the heel to your bum and either stay here, big breath in, or with your exhale, push through the feet, lift the hips, and find your wild thing. One more big breath in here. So, bend into the left knee, plant the left foot. Can you pick the right foot up, bend the knee, and step it all the way to the top of the mat? Woo. From there, plant that right foot. Right fingertips come ahead of you and a little bit off to the right side. Push down through your right foot strongly, like you're going into your standing splits, which you can. Or you can roll the body open towards the side. Reach that arm up. And find Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. If you would like to take the variation reaching back, grabbing the foot just like we did on the knee, you can do. Press the hand into the foot and take a big breath in. As you exhale, slowly with control release. Plant the hands to the floor in front of you. Bend the right leg. Bend the left leg and connect the left knee to the back of your right calf. Fingertips can stay on the floor or pick your hands up for a Shiva squat. And then as you breathe in, straighten both legs. Left leg out back, right leg down, and find warrior 3. We'll test your balance. As you exhale, start to rise up to stand. Bend the left knee in towards your chest. As you inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, stay with it, press your hands forward and press your foot forward. I think I was just telling myself that. As you breathe in, reach your hands up and set the foot down. Whew. Give your right foot a little air out if you like. Big breath in, reach up through your fingers. And as you breathe out, dive. So it is completely up to you if you would like to stay here, if you would like to practice crow or any arm balance or handstand. Move through our little flow. I'm going to have a go at a handstand, let's see how it goes. So make sure that as you move through this, you're listening to your body. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale forward into your high plank. Exhale, lower your knees. Inhale, find that cow shape. Drag the hips backwards. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale into table or upward facing dog. This time point the right toes back. So take them off the floor. Inhale. And as you exhale, can you move through three-legged down dog? And maybe step the right foot all the way over, back into wild thing. Stay for a breath. As you breathe out, look to the top of the mat. Plant the left foot, bend into your legs, and then see if you can take that big step all the way to the top. Fingertips forward, press through the right foot, lift the left foot behind you, and as you exhale, fold. If you would like to have a little sigh or make some different shapes right now, please go ahead. Whatever you're doing, just notice what's going on. Energy, sensation. With your next big breath in, release the arms down and lift up halfway. As you breathe out, fold over your legs. Inhale, soft knees, halfway lift, fingertips back. Exhale, fold, wings wrap around your face. Inhale, again, soft knees, fingertips back. And exhale, fold, wings around your face. Next breath in, rise all the way to stand. As you go, when you get there, pick the right knee up. And then as you exhale, you can maybe go back through aeroplane pose, working to keep the hips level. Whoa. Let's see if we can lower. by bending the left leg and using that to lower the right leg as much as possible. We're meeting in this low lunge. Shin connected to the floor. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, palms come down into the centre of your heart. As you breathe in, pick up your heel, slide the foot in, and then send the left foot over towards the right. Huge test of balance, just moving it over a little bit. And then connect your elbow to the thigh. Inhale here. Exhale to come out with your upper body. Keep breathing, pick that left foot up and send it all the way over towards the right. Left arm to left thigh, inhale to reach the right arm up. The heel can stay lifted. As you exhale, bring the right hand down. Fingertips or palm, and maybe lift the left leg up. So either stay in the variation or reach back for the inside of the left foot and press the hand and foot into each other equally. You're not just kind of hanging on and then allowing the foot to pull your arm away. Try to keep them both switched on, your biceps flexed. One more big breath in. Exhale, release with control. Draw the knee around the front and draw it in towards your chest. One more big breath in. As you exhale with control, send those toes down to the ground at the end of your right toes. Sit down so your right heel connects to your right hip. And then as you inhale, press down and lift your hips up. Heart into modified wild thing. As you exhale, find a focal point. Roll yourself into side plank and pick the left leg up. Connect knee to elbow. And then inhale, reach that left leg out, off the side of the mat, and the left arm up and over your ear. With your next breath, press up. Reverse this action to create gate pose. Left hand to left leg, right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, bring the right hand down, left hand up, lift the right knee, and either play with all of the toes tucked or move onto the knife edges of your feet. Keep a bend in the right elbow and maybe pick up that left leg and squeeze the heel in towards your bum. Take a breath in here maybe. As you breathe out, tap the toes to the floor behind you. Can you sit down to connect your left hip to your left heel? And then point your right toes towards the bottom of the mat. Your arm can stay by your ear, and then as you breathe in, push down through the feet, and then reach the arm long away from your head. With your next breath in, start to use your right foot to turn towards the top of the mat. Pick the left foot up, tap knee to elbow if you want to, and practice stepping all the way to the top of the mat. This may mean picking your foot up, it might mean lowering down onto your knees. The more you do it, the more you will be able to do it. So from here, left hand off to the side a little, push down through the left foot, either standing splits or rotate, open the hips towards the side, firm your thighs, and point your toes. Inhale to reach the right hand up. If you like, you can reach back, bend the leg, and catch hold of the inside of the right foot. Bend both knees, press hand into foot just like we did before, and take a big breath in. So from here, release with control, both hands to the floor. Coming onto your fingertips maybe. We're bending the left leg and then bending the right knee and placing it into the back of the left calf. Pick your hands up, Shiva squat, and then as you exhale, press the leg straight, right leg out behind you. As you inhale, slowly rise to stand, bend the right knee. Draw the right knee up towards you and lift your hands up above your head. Exhale, press everything forward. And then as you inhale, lower the right foot. Lift the arms up above your head. As you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold all the way forward. So it's completely up to you if you would like to move into a child's pose or move through this vinyasa. Maybe practicing a little arm balance or just stepping back. Using this as a playtime. Don't worry too much, just do what you want to do. Stepping back into downward facing dog. As we inhale, roll yourself forward to high plank. Exhale, lower both knees softly. Inhale, butt back, heart forward. And then exhale, round into cat pose, up onto your hands and knees. Wrap those arms back, send your heart forward, lower the hips and lift your knees. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, bend those knees and see if you can come all the way back to downward facing dog. Pick the left foot up here, bend the knee, open the hips. You can move into wild thing again on this side if you like, by bringing the left toes off the mat, keeping your bend in the right arm and reaching your arm over your head. Take a breath into the long line of energy from your right foot to your left fingers. And then as we exhale, look to the top of the mat. Use that right foot, start to turn. Bring both hands down and see if you can take a big step to the top of the mat. Walk your hands forward. Press down, lift the right foot up. And then as you exhale, fold over the legs. This time stay for 3 cleansing breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So from here, plant your hands, and just like we did at the beginning of the class, we're going to walk back slowly. So come onto tiptoes. Just start to slowly take it backwards until you're in your downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale and lower to your knees, slowly. From here, exhale, either find child's pose or sit onto your heels. Close your eyes. Let the palms of the hands face up and let your face be really soft. Immerse yourself in everything that you can feel. Not by labeling or overthinking, trying to figure things out, but just by remaining open and curious. Allowing these things to express without us limiting them with labels. So we're moving through the next part of our flow. Remember to listen to your body. If anything I'm saying doesn't feel right, please don't do it. Just a reminder. So from here, let's take 1 cleansing breath in through the nose, out of the mouth. As we breathe in, Bring yourself forward, hands and knees. Keep that breath flowing, so when I'm not talking about it, keep breathing. With your next inhale, keep the legs in the same shape, but lift the right foot up. And then as you exhale, bring the knee all the way around as if you are trying to touch it towards your hip. Towards your shoulder. From here, reach the right foot out to the side, so the right leg is now straight. We've been in this position before. And then as you breathe in, reach your right arm up. As you breathe out, you can rock back, use your bum as a weight to bring you back, lift your left arm up high. And as you breathe out, bring the left hand all the way down, and straight away lift up your left knee. Roll onto the knife edges of your feet, and then maybe pick up the right leg, squeezing the knee towards your tricep. Inhale here. As you exhale, keep looking at the top of the mat and step the foot up as far as it will go. Lower that back knee, and both hands are now on the inside of your right foot. So you can come onto fingertips, you can untuck the toes here, completely up to you. Let's take a few little lizard rocks, so very gently, focusing on a neutral spine, rocking the hips backwards. You start to straighten through this right leg, but our aim isn't to lock it straight or get it straight. We just want to keep as neutral spine as possible. And take a few rocks with your breath. Going as slow as you like. So, the next time you rock forward, let's plant the left hand just a little bit off to the side. And if it's available to you, you can bend the left leg, reach the right hand all the way around, and once again catch hold of the foot. You might need to catch hold of the outside of the foot for this one. Flex the right toes so your whole right foot is still switched on. As you breathe in, squeeze gently that heel in towards your bum. You can back off a little bit with your hips to bring the bum towards your heel. And then as you breathe out, try to bring both a little further into the pose. One more inhale like this. As you breathe out, release your foot. Sweep the right hand all the way around. Tuck those back toes. Lift the back knee. Now moving into Skandasana, the right toes are off to the side. The right leg is bent. The left leg is straight. The left toes can point up if you like. I swear that's my mat. We're going to bring the palms into prayer. It doesn't matter how high or low you are for this. When you arrive, just take a single breath in. And as you breathe out, bring those hands towards the top of the mat. Tuck those toes. And turn both feet all the way to point towards the top. Now weight into your right foot, press down, inhale and lift your left leg up high. As you exhale, bend both legs. Left knee into the back of the right calf. Bring the palms up into prayer. Inhale here. As you exhale, press both legs straight, left leg out behind you. As you inhale, bend both knees again, but this time bring the left leg forward. As you exhale, cross the left leg over the right. Finding eagle pose, left arm underneath the right, either hug yourself or twizzle the arms. Either wrap your legs with the toes lifted or with the toes on the floor. Sit your bum back, lift your elbows up and take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, strong legs. See if you can start to rise to stand and pick your left knee up. As you exhale, reach that left leg behind you. Here we are again in a warrior variation. Lower those left toes down. Lower the left heel down. Find warrior one legs. Bend into your right knee and lift your elbows up high. Take a breath in. As you exhale, dive forward, slice through the air with your hands. Folding to the inside of the leg. As you breathe in, unwind your arms and rise all the way back up to your warrior one. As you exhale, use your hands if you need to. Pick up the back heel, lower the left knee, and untuck the left toes. Back into our low lunge. Big breath in. As you breathe out, connect the palms and draw them down. As you inhale, start to rock back. Pick the right foot up and send it over towards the left. Whoa. Find that point of focus and then maybe find your twist. Next breath in, unhook. Pick the right heel up and step the right foot off to the right side of the mat. Once again, rest the right arm onto the right thigh and lift your left arm up high. Inhale here. So a little different this time. As we exhale, bring the hands back together. Pick your right foot up. And again, from here, can you make that big journey all the way over to the left? A little bit more over to the left this time. You might want to bring your fingertips down. Tuck the back toes. And sit your hip onto your heel. Or you might want to keep that top of the foot pressing down. That's completely up to you. So taking a modified eagle pose, set your legs up first, sit down. You can always use a block, throw a cushion. And if you can, bring the right heel all the way to the floor. It doesn't matter if it gets there though. From here, with your hands as they are in prayer, take a twist. Left elbow into right thigh. And if that feels good, cross the right arm over the left. So bring the right elbow into the left elbow. And then find your eagle arms, either twizzling or hugging yourself. Pick the arms up, take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. So from here, keep breathing, open out your arms. Bring the left hand down next to you, just off the mat, left fingertips. Rock yourself forward so you sit up, and then pick this right leg up, back into your modified side plank. As you exhale, bring the right toes down behind you. Sit down, right hip onto right heel. And with your next inhale, press down through the legs, arc into a modified wild thing. Exhale, you can plant the left hand, roll the body to side plank, and connect elbow and knee. Inhale, reach the right arm over the ear, the right arm straight. Leg. And as you exhale, let's find gate pose. Press yourself up, right hand to right leg. I got that one right. Left arm up high. And then as you exhale, look forward. Bring the left hand down, and as you do so, pick the left knee up. Reach your arms in different directions, get nice and long. So from here, a little different. Turn all of the toes towards the right, and then with a bent left elbow, lower your hip down. So you're now resting on the outside of your left hip. You can keep your legs as they are. You can bend the right leg if you like, and plant the foot down. And you can stay here trying to find length through the left side of your body. So you're really letting your shoulder shrug up towards your ear. You can chill out here, you can bring both hands behind you. Fingertips point away, elbows are bent. And just start to move a little side to side. So from here, let's bring the right hand all the way back to the top of the mat. If we have this leg bent, We're going to turn the leg so that the foot is no longer planted. The sole of the foot is facing down, just like the left leg. Roll yourself onto your belly and see if you can keep that leg out to the side. So it's like frog pose, but just with one leg. Your knee is in line with your hip, pointing out to the side, and your knee is bent. The leg is at a 90-degree angle, I think. From here, bring the arms out in front of you for Sphinx in the upper body. Or you can bring the right arm underneath the left, coming down to the outside of the right arm and finding a twist. So I think you can see where my foot is. Chill here for a couple of breaths. And then with your next inhale, come out. Upper body first. Let's plant the hands and tuck the left toes. As you breathe in, just prepare, fill up your body. As you breathe out, push, so you lift up onto your knees. Tuck all of the toes on your left foot and bring that left knee underneath your hip. As you breathe in, we're going to try to stand up straight into a 3-leg down dog. So inhale. Actually, let's go on the exhale, push down, lift the leg, bring the leg all the way around, and then straighten your right leg out. Nice long downward facing dog. As you exhale, bring the right knee forward. So right knee is going towards your heart, and then set the shin down on the floor. Point the right toes off towards the left just a little bit. We're not going into pigeon, but it's going in that direction. From here, bend the left knee and bring it into the back of the right knee. So this might be enough. You might be feeling stuff in your outer hips or in other places. And that might be enough for you, that's fine. If you want to, bring the feet wider, sit your bum down, and find cow face pose, legs. So with your arms, they can stay resting. You can bring your hands into prayer. You can grab opposite elbows behind your back, or maybe even work towards reverse prayer pose. Trying to bring the edges of your hands together first. Making sure your shoulders feel okay with this. One more big breath in. So as you breathe out, release the hands. Place them down behind you and rock back onto your bum. I'm going to scooch myself in a little. From here, plant your left foot and bring your right ankle onto the thigh for a reclined pigeon pose. Plant the hands underneath your shoulders, fingertips point forward. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, you can stay or lift the hips. As you breathe in, you can stay or lift the right leg. As you breathe out, you can stay or lower the right foot down with the right leg straight. And then as you breathe in, draw the left knee towards your face. As you breathe out, can you reach the left foot up towards the sky? And then as you breathe in, can you lower the left heel down next to the right? Can you stay for one more round of breath? And then exhale softly, slowly, lower your bum all the way to the floor. Bring the feet in, wrap your arms around your shins, have a little wiggle, a little rock. Have a breath. And then from here we're going to take a few rocks and rolls, hold on to your legs. Make sure you have the space. Coming up in your own way into a standing forward fold. If you would like to move through a vinyasa here, you can. Or you can go straight back into child's pose. I'm going to have a go at handstand, but I feel a little tired, so let's see how it goes. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale. Bring yourself forward. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, bring the hips back towards your bum. And exhale, round the spine, move into cat pose. Inhale, boost the heart forward, draw the shoulders back, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And exhale, come all the way back, downward facing dog. Okay, last side. Next breath in, look forward, lower softly to both of your knees. Keep breathing through this sequence. Ground through your hands. With your next inhale, pick the left foot up, keep the bend in the knee. And as you exhale, draw the knee around as if you're trying to touch your shoulder, but then straighten the leg out to the side. Bring the foot down. Leg is roughly at a 90 degree from the body. And as you breathe in, pick your left hand up. As you breathe out, press into the ground, stand up onto your right knee. And inhale, reverse that pose by lifting your right arm up high. As you breathe out, right hand down, right knee up. Flip onto the sides of your feet and lift your left arm up high. You can bend the left knee and draw it in towards you, as if you're trying to touch the back of your left arm. And then looking to the top of the mat, step that left foot all the way up. Both hands come down. All toes face the top. Untuck your back toes. And take a few of those rocks, just moving with your breath. It's never about how physically deep you go into a pose. Over time, yes, your practice will change. You will see maybe that there are more things that you can do. But if we focus on this alone, it can actually really slow down our progress. We don't always need to be competing with ourselves or each other. And when you actually start to focus on yourself without the competitive edge, you can absorb so much more. You don't have those labels and filters. So the next time you come forward, plant the right hand, bend the elbow. Maybe bend the right leg and reach back with the left hand. Keep the left foot flexed. We're not just letting this leg kind of be forgotten. Keep all of your joints soft. You can back off a little, bring the right hip in towards the right heel, and then as you exhale, try to bring everything forward. One more big breath in here. Try to open out your chest, maybe look up. As you exhale, release the foot, tuck the toes. Bring both hands back to the inside of the left foot. Lift the right knee. Keep breathing. And find Skandasana. Coming as low as you like. Or staying up as high as you want to. Take one more big breath in. With your exhale, open out your arms, bring them to the top of the mat. And rotate your toes so that everything faces the top. Plant your hands down, take a big breath in, and step the left foot into the ground. Reach your right leg out behind you. As you exhale, bend both knees, Shiva squat knee into the back of the calf. Inhale, bring the hands together in prayer in front of your chest. Exhale, press both legs straight. And inhale, rise to stand, bend the right knee. And exhale, cross the right leg over the left. Right arm under the left. Playing with eagle pose. Squeezing your thighs together, squeezing your wings together. One big inhale. Now keep your wings, but unravel your legs by picking up your right foot, right knee towards the elbows, and then moving back one more time through a warrior pose. Lower your right foot down with control. Find warrior one legs, right heel down, left knee bent. Inhale to lift your elbows. Exhale, keep the legs but dive forward, slowly slicing through the air. As you inhale, unwind your arms all the way back up, warrior one. And as you exhale, lower down into your low lunge. Big breath in, fill up the shape. As you exhale, connect the palms. Now keep breathing, pick up that heel and step the left foot over towards the right. Hook the elbow, find your twist and take a breath in. As you exhale and hook, pick the left heel up and try to step the foot all the way over towards the left side. Big step out. From here, left arm to left leg, reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the palms back together. Inhale, pick this left foot up and try to send it all the way, maybe using your hand, over towards the right. This time we're finding baby eagle pose. So gently sit your bum down, use your hands if you want to, and scooch the right leg in so it's on the outside of your left. From here, find a twist. Right elbow connects to your left thigh, and then maybe you bring your left elbow to the inside of the right. Maybe you twizzle your arms, lift the elbows up and take a big breath in. With your next inhale, open your arms out. Bring the right hand down off the mat. Press into the right shin and maybe lift the left leg up. Inhale here. Exhale, connect knee to elbow, and then bring left toes down to the end of the right toes. Sit down, connect left hip to left heel. You can stay or take a big breath in to open out into modified wild thing. Exhale, roll yourself back into side plank. Left leg lifts. And then as you breathe in, reach that leg straight. Reach the right arm over the ear, the left arm over the ear. And then move into gate pose. Left arm to left leg. Right arm up high, lift the upper body. As you exhale in one motion, lower the right hand, lift the right knee. Flip the feet out towards the left side. Bend the elbow and lower down to the outside of your right hip. So you can stay here. You can bend that leg, bring the foot in, and have just some time here, maybe bringing the hands behind you, and rocking side to side. From here, roll onto your belly, keep the leg as it is. If possible, we're taking this half frog, so your toes are still flexed. And you can take Sphinx pose with the upper arms. Looking ahead, maybe taking the left arm and threading it underneath the right. So with your next breath in, let's start to come up. We're going to attempt to make it into a 3-leg down dog, so tuck the toes. Press down to lift your torso first, to rub onto your knees, and then press down again to lift your left leg up high. Inhale into this space, and then exhale, bring the left knee forward like you're trying to touch it to your face, and then lower it down to the mat. Left toes point towards the right a little bit, just enough so you can bring the right knee behind it. Sit down onto your bum, and play with cow face pose on the other side. So you can bring the hands behind you if you like, take any variation. taking a breath or two to feel. From here, release your arms, plant them behind you, come up into your reclined pigeon pose. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Stay here or lift your hips. Maybe lift your left foot. Keep strong. Lower the left foot down but keep the leg straight. Inhale, lift the right leg. Lower the right foot down but keep both legs straight. Inhale. And then exhale, lower both hips. Like you have a choice to leave one behind. And then scoot yourself forward. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, roll down slowly. This will be different for everyone. Breathing deeply. When you land on your mat, bring your feet about hips width and just rock them side to side, or rather rock your knees side to side. Tune into everything that you can feel. And without trying to hold on to it or label it, allow yourself to be immersed fully. You can bring yourself to a slow stop. And then slide yourself into your favourite relaxation position. It could be a traditional Shavasana, lying on the floor in a starfish shape. And you can modify that shape as much as you want to. You can take a seat if you want to. It is completely up to you. We'll have a few moments here just to allow the practice to absorb. If you feel like you want to skip this bit, that's probably even more reason to challenge yourself to stay. Just allow a few moments for the dust to settle. For your body and mind to catch up so it can absorb and integrate everything that you've just done. In your relaxed position, feel fully supported, knowing that you are held by gravity, uplifted by the earth, and breathed automatically without effort. Allow yourself to steep deeply for the next few moments. If you would like a full yoga nidra, please see my other videos. Otherwise, I will leave you here and say thank you so much for practicing with me. I really enjoy making these videos, and I hope, despite my low production value, you enjoy practicing and exploring these fun flows with me. Thank you so much. Enjoy your glow.